There comes a moment in life where you look back at everything you said in anger, everything you reacted to instantly, everything you allowed to disturb your peace, and you realize something profound. Most of your suffering came not from what happened, but from how quickly you reacted to it. That awareness is the birth of a new version of you, calmer you, a wiser you, a you that understands the art of not reacting. Welcome to this journey into Stoicism, the philosophy that has helped warriors, kings, emperors, and ordinary people build a mind that cannot be shaken. Today's video is not just a lesson. It's a tool for you to become stronger, more centered, and emotionally unbreakable. If you've ever felt drained because of other people's words, if you've ever lost sleep over someone's behavior, if you've ever acted out of impulse and regretted it later, this video will feel like a breath of fresh air, a reset button for your inner world. Stoicism teaches a timeless truth. You cannot control the actions of others, but you can always control your response. And the moment you learn how to respond instead of react, everything in your life changes. Your relationships change. Your confidence changes. Your mental clarity changes. Your emotional strength becomes your superpower. Today, we dive into the art of not reacting, the ability to stay centered in chaos, calm in disrespect, patient in pressure, and wise when your emotions beg you to lose control. This journey starts with understanding one thing: reaction is the enemy of peace. Reacting immediately is how you give away your power. Responding consciously is how you take it back. And once you reclaim that power, nobody, no situation, no insult, no emotion can control you again. This is the beginning of your transformation. Let's step into the mindset of the Stoics. Non-reaction is not weakness. It is mastery. It is choosing not to let every small disturbance move you. It is recognizing that your attention is your most valuable currency, and not everyone or everything deserves access to it. People often misunderstand silence. They think silence means surrender. They think silence means you have no answer. They think silence makes them superior. But silence is not for them. Silence is for you. It is your shield, your strategy, your protection. When someone tries to provoke you, the goal is simple. They want your emotional response. They want your energy. They want you to lose your cool. They want you to react without thinking. That is how they win. But when you stay calm, when you pause, when you take a breath and observe instead of attack, something powerful happens. Their ability to control you disappears instantly. The Stoics practiced the pause, a moment between stimulus and response. That small gap is where your strength lives. If you can expand that gap, even by a few seconds, you rise above your impulses. You stop being controlled by emotions and start controlling them. Think of Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor. He wrote in his journal that nobody has the power to make him angry unless he gives it to them. And that is exactly the key. Your reaction is always a choice. You might not control what others do, but you always control your interpretation. You control whether you take it personally. You control what meaning you give the moment. And that meaning decides whether you stay peaceful or become disturbed. Not reacting instantly is the sign of a powerful mind. It's the moment where your brain takes leadership over your emotions. It's the moment where your wisdom becomes louder than your anger. It is the moment where you realize, not everything deserves your response. Someone insults you? Silence. Someone ignores you? Silence. Someone tries to trigger you? Silence. Someone tests your patience? Silence. Someone plays games? Silence. Because silence forces them to face themselves. It prevents you from lowering yourself to their level, and it keeps your dignity untouched. When you become the person who doesn't react emotionally, people start treating you differently. They choose their words carefully. They approach you with more respect. They understand that you cannot be emotionally manipulated. Your calm becomes your reputation, and your silence becomes your power. Non-reaction is not about shutting down your emotions. It is about directing them. Stoicism teaches that emotions are natural, but acting on them blindly is a choice. Every strong emotion comes with a message. Anger shows a boundary crossed. Fear shows uncertainty. Jealousy reveals insecurity. Impulse reveals attachment. But the emotion itself is not the enemy. Your automatic reaction to it is. Emotional discipline begins with observation. You become the watcher of your mind. Instead of saying, "I am angry," you say, "I notice anger inside me." That small shift separates you from the emotion. You stop being controlled by it, and instead you start understanding it. When something disturbs you, ask yourself, what story am I telling myself? Because your reaction depends on that story. If someone doesn't reply to you, your mind might say, "They don't care," and then you react. But if you ask, "What else could this mean?" suddenly the emotional intensity drops. You give yourself space to think. The Stoics believed that the root of suffering is not the event but the judgment you place upon it. If someone criticizes you, that's just words. The pain comes from interpreting their words as an attack on your worth. If someone walks away from you, the pain comes from thinking it means you're not good enough. Your interpretation decides your reaction. Master your interpretation, and you master your life. Another part of emotional discipline is remembering what you can control and what you cannot. This is the heart of Stoicism. You cannot control other people's opinions, moods, behaviors, or loyalty. You cannot control the past or the future, but you always control your inner decisions. And if your peace depends on external things, you will always be fragile. When you stop trying to control uncontrollable things, your emotions settle. Your reactions slow down. Your mind becomes lighter, and you begin to live with a sense of calm that no one can disturb. This is emotional maturity, when you no longer seek control over others and instead master control over yourself. One of the greatest secrets of not reacting is detachment. Not emotional coldness, not avoidance, but healthy detachment, the understanding that everything in life is temporary, and nothing outside you is truly yours to control. When you detach from outcomes, you stop reacting to disappointments. When you detach from people's opinions, you stop reacting to judgment. When you detach from expectations, you stop reacting to frustration. When you detach from ego, you stop reacting to disrespect. When you detach from emotions, you stop reacting immediately. Detachment is freedom. It is the ability to stay connected to life without being consumed by it. It is the ability to love without losing yourself. It is the ability to care without clinging. It is the ability to walk away when peace is threatened. It is the ability to stay calm even when things fall apart. People who overreact are usually overly attached. Attached to validation, attached to control, attached to approval, attached to outcomes. And attachment always leads to fear. Fear of losing, fear of change, fear of rejection, fear of uncertainty, and fear leads to impulsive reactions. But when you detach, you stop reacting out of fear and start acting out of clarity. Detachment helps you realize that not every action needs a reaction. Not every insult needs a comeback. Not every argument needs your participation. Not every person deserves an explanation. Not every message requires an immediate reply. This is the freedom Stoicism teaches, the ability to stay centered while the world tries to pull you in different directions. There is a silent form of power that comes from being calm. The kind of power that doesn't need to prove anything. When you stop reacting emotionally, you level up in ways that others can see, feel, and respect instantly. People stop trying to manipulate you because it doesn't work. People stop trying to disrespect you because they get no emotional response. People stop involving you in drama because you refuse to participate. People start respecting your boundaries because you show them through action, not words. People start valuing your presence because it radiates strength. The art of not reacting changes the way you walk into rooms. It changes how you communicate. It changes how you make decisions. It changes how you protect your energy. You become unpredictable not because you're unstable, but because you're controlled. People can no longer read your emotions. They cannot guess your next move. They cannot manipulate your reactions. And that mystery becomes your shield. Non-reaction also improves your relationships. You communicate with clarity instead of anger. You listen more than you speak. You respond with intention instead of impulse. You stop assuming. You stop overthinking. You stop taking things personally. You start understanding people instead of reacting to them. Most conflicts disappear when you stop feeding them with reactions. Most arguments end when one person stays calm. Most drama dies when you refuse to play along. Most emotional pain fades when you stop taking everything personally. This is the power you gain when you master the art of non-reaction. If you've watched until here, then you're ready for transformation. You're ready to leave behind the version of you who reacted out of fear, anger, insecurity, and impulse. You're ready to step into the version of you who responds with wisdom, clarity, and strength. The art of not reacting doesn't make you passive. It makes you powerful. It makes you emotionally intelligent. It makes you unshakable. It makes you someone others cannot control. It makes you someone who chooses peace over chaos, clarity over confusion, and strength over impulse. Remember this: you don't have to respond immediately. You don't have to prove your worth. You don't have to react to every emotion. You don't have to engage in every argument. You don't have to explain yourself to everyone. You don't have to lose your peace for anything. Your calm is your superpower. Your silence is your shield. Your patience is your strength. Your mindset is your weapon. Your peace is your responsibility. You are not weak for staying silent. You are not weak for walking away. You are not weak for choosing peace. You are wise. You are strong. You are self-controlled. And that makes you unstoppable. If you found value in this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. There is so much more wisdom waiting for you. Stoicism, philosophy, psychology, and life lessons that will help you become the strongest version of yourself.